staying the distance.
The listed Roy Higgins, a Melbourne Cup golden ticket race. 4-year-old mare Litzdeel started favourite in the dark blue with Desert Hero, Whisky on the Hill and Paradise Storm, the next popular
And away
picks.
they go. Steel run away moderately. Point Nepean jumped well with Desert Hero. It's outside. Sir Chartwell with the red cappers booting through along the inside. And Ardakan is also showing some lick with our deeper Bright Legend. Whisky on the Hill on the fence behind them. And Litzdeel is arrowing across towards the rails. Sir Chartwell led at the post with a lap of Flemington to go from Ardakan. And Desert Hero 3 deep. A length Point Nepean. Whisky on the Hill 5th the fence. Litzdeel trying to cross. It's at the moment 3 wide, and then came along the inside Paradise Storm, who eventually got to the fence. So Litzdeel is now 1 off. A length and a half Bright Legend, Ardakan, Steel Run towards the back, Highland Blaze and Noonday Gun. That's the order. 1900 metres to go in the Roy Higgins. Sir Chartwell bowling out for fun by a length and a half to Ardakan as they settle the tempo now. Whisky on the Hill is 3rd and 4th as Desert Hero getting a gun run. 2 lengths Point Nepean. Next the inside Paradise Storm, a length and a half to Litzdeel. A length Ardakan, Bright Legend. 2 further back in the field, Steel Run, Noonday Gun as well back, and last Highland Blaze at the 1500 metres. Sir Chartwell is the pilot by 2 lengths to Ardakan 2nd. 3rd is Whisky on the Hill and 4th is Desert Hero, just pulling a little now at the 1400 metres. A length and a half Point Nepean, the outer of Paradise Storm. A length and 3/4 Litzdeel. 3/4 of a length away Ardakan. A length Bright Legend. 3/4 Noonday Gun. Steel Run 2 lengths Highland Blaze as they reach the 1200 marker. Sir Chartwell is the front runner, led towards the back of the course by 2 lengths to Ardakan. A length and a half away now out deeper on the track. Desert Hero improving its position from Whisky on the Hill as the leader just tries to spread them. 2 further back now Point Nepean, a length and a quarter away in the field as they reach the 900 marker. Paradise Storm. They were followed by Litzdeel, Ardakan. Bright Legend starts a run. Steel Run on its back from Noonday Gun and Highland Blaze. So as they reach the 700 metres, Sir Chartwell from Ardakan. Desert Heroes nice and close, a length and a half off those. Then Whisky on the Hill as they approach the corner. Further back, Litzdeel is starting to make progress too. From Bright Legend, one of the widest. Steel Run, Point Nepean under pressure. Paradise Storm is hunting the inside. Sir Chartwell the first to straighten, but Whisky on the Hills claimed it on the fence. Paradise Storm follows it through. Litzdeel and Desert Hero, and then Bright Legend. Whisky on the Hill at the 300 metres went for home. 2 lengths to Litzdeel, Paradise Storm, then Sir Chartwell, Desert Hero. Whisky on the Hill at the 150 over a length, Litzdeel, then Paradise Storm. Whisky on the Hill's brave. Whisky on the Hill is clear. Whisky on the Hill is going to win it, and Ernest won in the great race. Whisky on the Hill 3/4, Litzdeel. 3rd Paradise Storm, Desert Hero 4. Sir Chartwell, Highland Blaze, a gap to Steel Run. Bright Legend.
Whisky on the Hill. This 6-year-old gelding loves Flemington. He won the Flemington version of the Queen Elizabeth in November last year, and now he has his Melbourne Cup ticket stamped. 8 career wins from 27 starts. The favourite loomed threateningly, but couldn't match the gelding. You'll hear from the winning jockey and trainer soon, but it does sound like Connections are quite happy to drive onto the Sydney Cup in 2 weeks' time, despite the Melbourne Cup golden ticket.
No doubting you winner, Whisky on the Hill, heads to the cup punch.
Whiskies all round night, I think, after that. Tell you what, the first and second rides in that race, Damien Lane and Craig Williams, they were superb. Saved all the ground, Damien Lane, pinched the run, and, you know, he's won by a bit of a margin in the end, but it was a smooth run. Litzdeel, Craig from a tricky gate got her into a fantastic spot. They set down to battle it out, 200 out. Whisky on the Hill, the ground, no worries at all for him today. He was tough. He's booked his spot. And Damien Lane, well, that was an absolute pavement.
Glenn done such a good job with this horse because he had a setback early in the prep, and through his plan, or his schedule out, and had to, get him right and then back him up a couple of quick runs to get the miles into his legs for today, and just had him spot on. And he's just a really good horse and really effective when he gets out to these trips. Absolutely, yeah, he's feeling the pinch late, but probably just because, like I said, he'd had that little bit of a setback, so it's a bit of a rush at the back end of towards this race to get him right, and I think he's probably still got a touch of improvement. So
Oh, look, it's just exciting. So it's just good to see him get the job done. We obviously had a really checkered preparation, and yeah, it's good to get the result.
How checkered?
Oh, look, not terrible, but when you're trying to get out to these staying races, it's, you know, everything needs to go perfect and they've got to be spot on. So to miss a run and just as I said, be on the back foot a little bit, it's been very stressful.
That said, the race and how it was able to unfold for Nepean to use one to his advantage. Understated was one of the words your owners just used to describe you, and it's an apt description, but what are the emotions right now? And I'm sure the minds go to a certain guy you had a lot to do with.
Yeah, look, I get emotional if I talk about it, so it's just good to be doing him proud.
And you're certainly doing that. Does this put a line through a Sydney Cup for him, now that you've got control of your destiny with him?
Look, we'll just see how he comes through the race. Look, Melbourne Cup's a long way away, so if you could win a Sydney Cup in 2 weeks, it'd be hard to knock back.
Can you believe you're going to have a runner in this year's Melbourne Cup?
Oh, no, haven't even thought about it yet, but yeah, like, I think it's nice to be able to plot your own path through right now. From now on, not have to worry about qualifying, so awesome. And Glenn deserves it, he really does. He's such an understated man, and he deserves all the success he gets. So
Tell me about these.
Be sure to visit the Staying the Distance website. I've been doing a lot of riding lately. See you again soon.
Will commence again if you try to take our firearms.